Okay, we are doing multiplying fractions using cross cancellation because it makes the work a little bit shorter, the numbers a little bit more friendly. It also helps us to recognize greatest common factor, or at least the factors of the numbers. So for this one, number 7, we're going to try to find the common factor of those two. Well, 2 is 2. So that one's given. So 1 over 6. The other two numbers is 7. Well, 7's a prime number, so we don't really have any choice. If the 7 works with 35, then we're good. And in this case, 35 is divisible by 7, so I'm just going to bring that down. 35 divided by 7 is 5. Multiply across the top and across the bottom. Now, why are we doing these review skills? We are doing these review skills because of the fact when you hit 7th grade, you are expected to know how to multiply fractions, but you're going to add this situation. Maybe you have two negatives. Maybe this is negative and this is negative. Well, we know that a negative times a negative equals a positive. So in this case, we're good to go. But if only one of them was negative, that would change our answer, because we also know that a negative times a positive is a negative, or a positive times a negative is a negative. So that is why it's important for us to know and review these skills. Okay, we're going to try number 8. I will tell you that this is my second recording with number 8 because I had my own little error and it frustrated me, so I had to figure out where I went wrong. So when we look at these numbers, the first thing that I'm going to do is start pulling out the numbers that are the simple numbers, and I'm going to start with maybe 2, okay? If I start with 2, that's a very small number. So I'd like to know if students had picked bigger numbers. 2 is a good number. 4 might have been better, because if I look at my multiplication chart, 16 is divisible by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 6 is 24. Now, if you're an extremely intelligent kiddo and you know your factors, 8 is also 1. But let's just stick with 4 on the off chance that we got stuck and we could just see the 4, okay? So I'm going to rewrite this. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 24 divided by 4 is 6, okay? The other two numbers, it's a little bit more difficult, so I have to start looking. Well, 2 won't work, so let's think about 3. Would 3 work? 15 divided by 3? Yeah. 21 divided by 3? Yeah. 4, no. 5, no. So I'm going to stick with 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 21 divided by 3 is, 7. Sorry, I was doing other thinking at the same time. Shouldn't do that. So let's make sure that I have not made any mistakes again. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Okay, now let's do a little bonus thing. Let's make this one negative. Okay, so that we can take this into the 7th grade. We've been doing this for a week, so we should be able to figure that. Well, not quite a week. We should be able to figure that out by now. So I'm going to multiply across the top. Negative 4 times 7. Negative 28. 5 times 6, 30. Oh, so I can continue to simplify because those are both even numbers. I can divide it by 2 again. And I get negative 14 over 15. Only one of them's negative. Can't pick both. There is our final answer. Excellent work. So glad I could figure out my own mistake.